Okay, here it is. What are we gonna find today, Mykayla?
You remember the first time we came and you challenged me to find like the weirdest thing in the store?
Yes, let's do it again.
Okay. My name is Mykayla Reynolds. My big sister is Shannon Mauser, and we have been matched for a little over 7 years.
You know what that is?
What?
It's a bee's nest.
Are you like interested in that?
Yes.
Why?
Actually, because they're interesting.
No.
When I got involved with Mykayla, she was very shy. My initial experience was that I was like, oh, how am I gonna get her to open up? So we were both nervous, I think, in the beginning.
When I was 3, my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. So that was a really tough transition. I lived with my mom and my grandma, and they're the ones who pretty much raised me. I was very close to my grandmother. I would definitely say that she taught me a good chunk of the morals and values that I have. Around 5th grade, my grandma, she passed away from Hep C. Her liver shut down.
When her grandmother passed away, it was unexpected for Mykayla. She knew she was sick, but she just didn't see that coming at all. And it was really a tough time for her. So we spent a lot of time together at that point.
I had back issues. I sprained my ankle severely, having brain surgery. Just anytime I was in the hospital, I just could not be 100% mom. And Shannon picked up on that.
Since it was just me and my mom and she was pretty sick, our car got repossessed. So we'd have to take the city bus to her doctor's appointments, like in her wheelchair. And so I was the one like wheeling her around and stuff. And yeah, but I mean, it wasn't that bad.
Mykayla needed some CLC. Shannon just kept her mind off stuff. So it was always a good thing, and when she'd come home, I could see that glow in her face and go, okay, the weight was lifted off today, and that's my happy girl again,
She's not like a school friend where I have to like try and keep up appearances, and she's not like mom, where I have to like be on my best behavior. She's Shannon.
No, that's so cute. I love it.
And it's someone who I can just completely like be myself around and, say anything almost and not be judged.
I had a brother I lost at 7. He was 7 when he got cancer, and he died at 9. And so I really felt like getting involved in the program would help me to give back. The things that we do in this life ripple and affect those around us, and they create great change. Hopefully what I do with Mykayla will reach her, and then will create a ripple, and that will move on through the world.
My mom has been sick in some shape or form for the majority of my life. So having Shannon there to kind of help support both me and my mom, it brought us even more closer together.
I thought that I would be involved for a year in this program, and instead it's been 8 years, and it's never going to be over for me and Mykayla. We're going to be in each other's lives forever.
I think a real differentiation as our program is that the mentoring is one-to-one. These kids really need and desire that dedicated one-on-one attention. And these matches last.
I see Mykayla doing great things. I have absolutely zero fear of her being able to make it in college or, beyond.
This is, I like to say, the main class building on campus.
If she puts her mind to something, she will achieve it, 100%.
Taking care of my mom really sort of was the first inkling of what I wanted to do, which is to major in kinesiology, emphasis in sports medicine, and then get my graduate in physical therapy.
Shannon and Mykayla are special for so many reasons, and I think they're most special because they don't realize how special they are. They are a big story, but there's so many other stories that are just as big, just as impactful. They all vary in different degrees, different needs, but they all make a difference.
Knowing that the need is huge, that our program works, and that there are kids who are having to go through life without that resource in the corner. That's a tough thing to accept and deal with.
We have about 600 kids waiting to experience all of the greatness that can happen from having a match, having a big in their life. and that list is growing.
We are serving as many kids as we can relative to the capacity of our staff. And the only way that we can have more staff is to raise more money.
No matter what has been going on in my life, whether it's, my mom in the hospital for surgery, or me crying to her over my first crush, or whining to her about when I got my first C, she's always been there. She's never wavered.
I think that all the years that I've spent being a big sister has been as meaningful to me as it has been to her. Over the years, we've grown together so much. We've seen so many things. I feel very honored to be a part of Team Mykayla.
If I hadn't met Shannon, then I definitely wouldn't be the person I am today. She really helped me blossom as a person. I've never really thanked her for just being such a strong and supportive and just understanding and unbiased person in my life. I don't think she really quite knows just how much she's helped me come into my own skin and finally be comfortable with who I am as a person.